Hi. I'm live. I'm actually back on Nette's. I would prefer that it was on my independent demonstrator site, but because I have 126 members here, I can drive it here. So here we are. I've just got back from the Gold Coast. I stayed an extra day, or an extra 3 days, and caught up with my grandson that's at the Air Force in Ipswich. So that was really nice. So nice to go out, and we went to night markets and everything. But let's get on with this. So as you know, hang an ornament, we've done it before. So it was this one which was a lot of work. So hopefully this one isn't as much. I thought I'd try and see if I can make it different, a little bit faster so we can do it easier. And so see here we've got some, it's a bit hard to see, is it? See there's like lines there, it's rippled because I've done it on my board. It's called a scoring board. So I've come back with a really croaky voice because it's so hot up in Ipswich, but at night it's freezing cold. So I've got cold at night because you go out in the day and it's really, really hot, so you've got a t-shirt on, and then when you gets to about 6 o'clock it goes cold and you start getting a chill. So it's given me a little bit of a maybe I just partied hard, eh? So look at this. Isn't that lovely? But you can see, if you have a look, there's a line down there and a line there to hang it. It's just got a little bit of just for you and some blending around the outside. And then I've done on the stamp on there. So now the reason I wanted to make another one was easier, but also from the, what's it today? The 8th. So from the 7th to the 9th, you've got 15% off stamps. Now this is not a bundle, so the stamps and dies are not a bundle. So the stamp was the stamps are $30, but they're 15% off. And the dies are the same age, no discount, only stamps for those 3 days. So if you want it, unfortunately you have to tell me by tomorrow because it runs out. So I didn't realise that was going because I was obviously away. And so, yeah, anyway, let's get on with it. Now, because these are great on top of here, I wanted something else, so I've taken from Marius Trees, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So let's get on with it, and just put all that to the side. We're going to do a little bit of embossing and stamping, because the inside's stamped as well. And we blued it around, this is Balmy Blue. So the colours I've used are Wild Wheat and Balmy Blue. Okay, and Memento, and we're doing a little bit, again, we're doing a little bit of the white, and we're doing the brushing. Oh my God, I spent hours cleaning these brushes, hours. They suck up the colour so much. Right, I'll just put that to the side. Now I've got some instructions here. I double writ over them. There's a little bit I haven't double written on them. So if you want the instructions to make it, please message me and I'll write it up really well for you. So it's the white, this is our supplies. So I have got a scrap of white for our stamping, a envelope, I have an inside mat and a top mat. Now I've written on the back because we'll glue that down, so it doesn't matter. Inside mat's a little smaller, well, nearly the same really, and the top mat is what we're going to work on first. And then we've got our cardstock, which is 8 1/4 by a 5.5, and we're going to score it halfway. So what I might do is pull up my scoring mat, and let's just start this. Here we are, our scoring board. I've had this for a while. It's quite a neat tool. I mean, I know it's a big one, but if you like making cards, this is really handy. I mean, this card, it's teaching you how to do another few things. So, as I said, this is 8 1/4, and we score it 4 and an 8. So that is, in the middle of the quarter is the 8. So we just go straight down, hold it up against the top of your scoreboard, put it down, and then bone fold it. So that's our first one. Right, once we've done that, we're now going to score the top TM. Now, the difference is with this, we need to have it turned down because the actual scoring, as we're going to see better on the back, due to this is white, it's actually a little bit hard to see. So trust me, we'll work through with it, and I'll have to do the opposite with that because I've drawn on it. So we're going to see this side if I do that. So I'm going to turn it that way. Now I'm going to score on this side, and we'll be looking at it on the other side. So we're going to line it up on the long side. Okay, so we're going to actually do it this way on the long side with the I put top mat, because when we actually show it, we will be showing it here. Okay, and this is my little guide. All right, so our first, now I'm going to run it along to 6 so I can actually see my inches better. So it's 5/8 of an inch is my first, so that we're going to start with the inch there. Hold on. We're going to start here, I think. Let me have a look at the card again. Yeah, because when we're doing the lines down, and I did start there, but I did run it along to 6 to make me get the inches properly. So 1 is 5/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, I do that here, that comes out there. So no, we're here, we're right. So 5/8 of an inch is 2 marks over half. So it's right in this middle one. I'm not doing it where I wanted it. Oh, I think I started here. And we're going down 5/8. That's what it is. 1 equals, so we're starting just below, so it's on a half an inch is there, so that's on the quarter. We're going to start on the quarter, and we're going to come down 5/8 of an inch. So half an inch is there, and 5/8 is in between here, so we're just going to come down that way, okay, and back. Number 2, we're going to go 1 1/4, and we do that on the next spot over. So see, this got a groove here, and the next one's there, and we're going to come down to 1 1/4, which is there. Now it's a bit hard to see me because it's white. If I'd done it on a colour, it might have been better, but this is how I designed it. So again, over another spot. So you just put your hand into the last groove and go to the next one. And this one's going down to 1 7/8. So 1 7/8 is just under the 2 mark here. Okay. We're going to go down to there. Oh, I think it's 1 1/8. I think I've just done it a bit more. Okay, and we again go over another one. Now we're going to go down. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that is going down. I'm following it to just under 2. Now the next one's along, and it is actually 2. Get your groove going. Okay, over one more. 2 1/8. And the next one is 2 1/4. Alright, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. If I turn that over, I don't know how to get my light better. It's ribbed. It's hard for you to see here. Alright, so now we're going to turn it long ways and an inch across from, let me get my card because that's the back. So the inch is closest from here. So I'll stick it to the 4. Run your finger, get it in the 4. Measure it up. And we'll go to the 3 and we'll gently come down to here. And we'll measure from here, which is just under 1 1/4. And we're going to go an inch. So that means we're going to 2 1/4 here. So down. And let me have a look. And that's it. And then,
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
My damn internet ladies are interfering with my life. And so now we're going to go across to
Wait 30 seconds.
1,
Once the router is
2 1/2. So it's on the last one here. Make sure you're all lined up everywhere. And we're going to go down 2 1/2. So it's on 1 now. So we're going to go down to here on 2 1/2. Oh, actually we're going to go 2 1/2 from the 1. Because that's 1. So we're going to go 1, 2 1/2. So we're going to go to, actually we're going to go right down to 3 1/2. Okay. And we make our dents. Now, if you can see that, you can see our dents. I know it might be a bit hard to see them. I'll just put my instructions over there and put it down. But once I show you the blending, you'll start to see them. And it's quite a really nice effect. I don't know how to see. You can see the 2 there. And if can you see that there? That is going now. So alright, so now I'm going to get my blending brush and balmy blue. And I've just put a little scrap of paper. I know I can put it on here, but I'm saving myself cleaning it all up after because there's a little bit of fuss to go on here. So I've just got a bit of scrap. And we'll get the balmy blue and just start around the outside. And we're going to bring up those lines so they come up nice, and we want to get that nice, bring that up a bit. Just a bit of blue around. I think I might need to re-ink this one as well. And all around. Now you meant to put it off a bit, but I haven't got a lot of ink, so I really am bringing it in a bit more than I would normally. Okay, and while we've got that out, on our inside mat, we're just going to give that a little bit of bluey blue around as well, and more around the edges, so it just has a bit of contrast. Because it's going white on white, it could, you know, sink into the card if it hasn't got enough colour. And so this is quite cute, I suppose. I don't know. And there, I'm going to be stamping on that anyway, so while I'm doing some stamping, I might just, well, actually, I won't. Wait a minute. And let's see if we can put that aside for 1 second and come back here. Now, with this, again, remember the technique with the white ink. So I used the stamping ink white and just put some in here, and then I put a little bit of water in there, and then I pick it up, and on my bone folder, because it's nice and hard, I'm just going to drop some of the white in again. See how it picks up there? And gives it a bit of Christmas. I love Christmas, you know that. Right, can you see the white? Ah, maybe I've got to do a bit more with my setting up. We are definitely working on that, because now that we can go back on live, I can run two at once. And so, all right, now while I've got that out, I am going to put a little wink of Stella, and I'll just clean up that mess there. Okay. Definitely a bit messy. My husband's away taking the boys to, here goes my stuff on the ground. He's taking the boys to jiu-jitsu, so I get to do this. It looks to be croaking. But so what I'm going to do is get the wink of Stella and do the same thing. Now, even though we've got the bit of snow, it's going to give you now the sparkle on top. And this is nice. And when I did it before, a little bit of it slipped over onto the card. And I thought, oh, that looked really nice. So I kept it. Thought I'd just add a bit there. Gave the card a bit of a sparkle. You see how you can see? You can't really. Can you see the sparkle? You can see the white dots, but you can't see the sparkle as much. But it is there, a little wink of Stella. I wonder if you can see it now that it's on. No. Yeah, see the sparkle going there? Obviously, because I've just put it on, it's not drying. So that must be the reason. I'll go with that anyway. Alright, so we've set this up. Now we need to pop that aside for a sec. And we have a little bit of stamping to do. Okay, so, whoops, what have I got? This is my card base that I've told you that's 8 1/4 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. We'll be using that in a minute. So we're going to stamp a few bits and do a bit of embossing. So what I will do is, now I know where it's set, where I need to set this up, is with momentum. I am just going to put that in here. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So we do that one, and now we can set that aside. We're also going to stamp out, not with that, we need to clean up as we go so we don't make a mess everywhere. We are going to stamp with, what I might do is put my extra, oh, this one's so pretty, it's got little trees. So while I'm out stamping, I might as well do it all at once, is this little, is in wild wheat. I'm just going to hang it down there. And I'm also going to put wild wheat onto my envelope. And leave that. Now, in the middle of this one, go back to Memento, and I'm going to put All Is Merry inside. No, might put All Is Merry on the envelope. See how it's got a little thing there. Oh, put the wrong one. And inside, Just For You. Oh, look. Again, these glass mats are really good. You can do all your craft and you can wash them off, which I'm always doing. I've had 2 weeks off carding. It's weird. Totally weird. So, now, those are all done and ready. Now, so that I keep that out of the road, I'm going to pop that in the card now. And make sure it goes all right. So you don't have to do a lot. I've been working on getting inside my screen for you because I tend to go outside the screen, don't I? Doesn't that look lovely in there? Isn't that gorgeous? Because it's got the white and then it's sparkling because it started to sparkle now. So we'll set that aside and come back. The envelope's done, that's done, oh my god. Now the next thing we're going to do is the embossing on here. So we need the scrap of paper that I said we're going to use. And we're going to use our baubles again. But this time we're going to use our Versamark. And one, and I'll do the other one down the other end. Okay. Now, which one did I do? Is that the tree? No, that's the other one. So All Is Merry is going to be in silver. Now remember, embossing powder. This one's gold and this one's silver. So this is the one I did in silver. Okay, so you just stamp it on and then click it off. And I'm going to run it through again just so it gets a good lift on it. Okay, and just brush that off here. Ooh, see that little sneaky one sitting there? Okay, so I'm going to dry that. I'm going to blow that one first because I don't want it blowing all the stuff away on it. Excuse the noise, but look at that. Isn't that sexy? Just like me, obviously. Okay. Oh my goodness. If I start to croak too much, I can't talk. You might be grateful. Oops, a little bit left there. You really got to clean your thing out. I say this all the time, but I know it's hopeless, isn't it? But if you don't, you'll end up getting different colours in it and then you'll be grumpy. Alright, so the other one we're going to do, not that one, we're going to do the one with the little leaves in it. I could have put them on colour, but I didn't want to change the effect. I think if I'd used the colour underneath like my glass card, see how I did those green and blue? I think for this card, because it's delicate, it would have been too much, I think, but I don't know. What do you think? Tell me what you think. So now we're using gold. So these are, it's all in the catalogue. You can go onto my shop and have a look at anything if you want. It doesn't matter. I'm not a hard sell. It's just if you want to go and have a look, go and you'll see it. If you don't, you can ring me and message me and find all out about it. So it's funny, I didn't do any carding for like 10 days. Luckily I started cutting for my class. I started that last week, so I've already got two worked out for my class, and pack up all my paraphernalia that goes with that. Get it out of the road. Luckily I got 2 of those things, so if I had to do too many. So this is the gold one, nice and noisy for you all. Right, so now I'm going to cut those out, pop all that over there, and my mini boss. So apparently there's a joining up at the moment, a special joining starter kit from the 1st of October to the 31st, so it's a whole month, to become a demonstrator. It's 286 Australian worth of product for only 169 plus free shipping. You don't have to do what I do. You can just do it to get some stuff for free, because you get a discount. You get your 25% or discount when you join up. So it's if you want to get like this is like 110, and get card stock or whatever, it makes it easy. But you do not have to do what I do. You can if you love it, but you don't have to. So I can hear some noise. I think my boys are back from jiu-jitsu. So we've got die cutting one, then we've got a glass one, and then we've got another glass. Right, now we only get in the die set a little, where is it? I can already hearing calling out. They've been told not to call me. What can you do when you have kids, eh? So this is the dies that come with this one. They have one thing, so we go through twice. Now I have already cut out some little of the hooks and the other things, which must be under there hiding. See this? See the little hook? We've got the hook and the top, but I'm not using the hooks. I'm only using those little, if I can find it. Oh, goodness gracious, I've got one there. Gotta get my pick and tool out. My hands are full, so I need one of them. But actually I need 2, so I don't know where the other one's gone. So we might actually have to cut another one of those out now. I thought I had my little container full of them. Where is it? Alright, so while we're at it, I don't know if we'll, because we're only doing one of these to start. So I'll put that on there. And a little bit of tape. I need my nails fixed because I've been away. Alright. And then I've got to find this tiny little piece here. It is so small. I wonder if my pick and tool... Oh, there it is there. It's underneath. Look. That's the other one. It was underneath. So I don't have to cut it twice. So that's how tiny it is. I'd already cut those. So I just have to do 2 of these. So bear with me. I'll get that done. And is anyone coming to say hello? No, I see 19 plays, but no one's chatting. I'd love you to comment and say if you like the card, because it's fun to know that you're talking, people are watching. Alright, so that comes out, and now we'll just run the other one through. So just place it, and the tape holds it in the thing. My other machine, I do it on my big one. I've got a magnetic plate, but unfortunately I can't drag it over here. That's why sometimes I run to the other side. And that's it. So we've got 2 baubles. Oh, what's that one from? Oh, it is the gold one. I thought that looked blue for a minute. Look at that. It looks blue, and down here it looks gold, silver. Now they have these little things so that if you wanted to put it on a card and someone could take it off and hang it on the tree, they can. I'm a little bit off in the side. I said this last time I made this. I reckon you should, I think you should die cut it first and then stamp it. So all these pieces you keep because you often have a lot of stamping to do and stuff like this. And take that off. Everything sticks to you, doesn't it? Oh, these night markets up in Queensland, I'll have to come and have a look around here because they're so much fun. And they had singing. They had a jazz lady that was so amazing. And then in other areas they had one of the girls in their top hats and all of that. They came out and started dancing around. What's that called? Not Go-Go Girls. Oh my God, if I had a brain, it'd be lonely. So, and then they had they had all different markets of food and stalls. So it was really fun. I brought the boys a t-shirt each. Alright, so now we're back to here. We're not much longer. I know that took a little bit, but see how all those things we ribbed? See how we ribbed it? You can now see the lines where they come down. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back. So they stand out a little bit. Look, you know, some of the cards I would do this, I would run the line down, but I thought that doing the etching was a good idea. Now I did my silver one on the bottom, so I'll do my gold first because there is, you know, like a bit of difference between them and you don't want to get it together. So with your pick and tool, you just get it in and pick those up like that. That one missed my stabbing. Alright, so as our gold was up here. Alright, that's our first one. So, and then this one. And that come to there. Alright, now see these little suckers? I'm just going to put the tiniest little bit of glue on here. Just rub it around and let it sit for a minute, and the same with that. And I don't know if you can see, there is a little hole if you wanted to put string through it, but I don't know if I can get my nails. Can you see the little hole just in the middle there? But I don't think I can do it. And I'm going to put this one down. And that's where the picking tool's good, because it's got a glue. I'm sure I've said that 50,000 times. Alright. I'm interested, does anyone make the cards I do? It'd be nice to know. I know that when Roslyn watches them, sometimes I do some of the cards at our card class. So, now that's got shine on it. And all we have to do now is put this together and see how it gives it an envelope, and it brings up the white. And if only you could see the sparkle, you'd be fine. So we're just going on the back. We're probably using a little bit because it's got stuff on it to make it stick better. Alright, so I'm just going to centre it there and there. Now you do have a bit of wiggle room, remember. I haven't put it right to the edge because I don't want the glue coming out. And look at that. You have, see this, can you see the sparkle now? Can see my white dots. I hope that's not too boring, but I just thought I needed to use the step set up again and do it. So if anyone has any ideas of what they'd like for the next card out of the catalogue, you've all got a catalogue. If you don't have a catalogue, just message me in the comments, and when you shop with me I send you a catalogue. And I hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye. Oh my goodness, I've got to remember I go through this every time. I've got to get that thing ready. See you later. Bye.